Rivet, Trial 8, let's do it. We didn't get to start with a good trinket, but that is not a big deal. What I'm hoping for with the passives and the trinkets is just to find some sort of room clear so that we can clear in a reasonable time. You'll see the timer in the bottom left. And then once we have that solved, then we can figure out some way of doing high single target damage to the bosses. And that does it. Okay, brass knuckles, that gives us high criticals, which will both clear the rooms and hurt the bosses. So that's fantastic. Nice. The crits already are coming out, so that's good. At the beginning of the game here, trying to mix in range and melee should increase my DPS, but pretty soon once I have some, wow, moving shot. Free upgraded moving shot, that's like my favorite passive, so off to a fantastic start. But yeah, trying to mix in some melee attacks at the beginning here should increase my DPS, but pretty soon when I have some upgrades and trinkets and probably cards, then I will stop doing melee completely. Alright, no to the bellows, so let's just break it. Yeah, moving shot helps so much. The damage, it actually helps. It doesn't look like it, but it helps a ton being able to kind of strafe and move out of the way of the enemies and continue to shoot. It's a huge difference. Especially pre-upgraded, you can move, I think, like half your normal walking speed. Let's see, grenade, cannonball. Yeah, big cannonball, cool. Let's take cake so we don't die. My nemesis, the little ghosts. Oh. They always get me. Yeah, the damage already feels pretty good. Just with the moving and the crits. You can always feel it if, you know, halfway through the first biome, it's already taking a long time to clear. That is a bad sign. So we do not have that this time, and this feels pretty good. Cluster grenades, incendiary, no. Sweeps, melee, no. Let's see. Bounce, no. Okay, burst rounds, that's fine. Okay, we kind of have the room clear solved. These rooms are going pretty quickly. So next we're going to be looking for something that will do high single target damage to the bosses, which will ultimately be the most important thing because the bosses are typically the most dangerous where you're actually going to die. So we're going to want to solve that. Let's see what we get. The melee thing, no. Okay, missile's fine. Missile's good actually. The little ghosts. They have my number. Let's get hit them. Ah. No. Okay, these ghosts. They need to get out of here. Get these guys out of here. Okay, upgrade. And we'll just do damage. Hopefully between that critical damage and the knuckles, the missiles will do some pretty big damage by the end. We'll see. How big the number gets really will depend on what trinkets I find. And I'm hoping to do strength. I don't want to do spirit so we can shoot more missiles. You just want strength so that each individual missile you shoot is going to do more damage. The ghosts! I'm taking so much damage. It's fine. Let me think. No. If we had... if we had got a bunch of money, then maybe we do the rabbit's foot, but at this point, I don't think we've taken any money rooms, so it's just not gonna be worth it. You need to do a lot of shopping for the lucky rabbit's foot to be worth it. So if we had taken, let's say, maybe 2, large money purse rooms, then I would have taken it there. But we already have 1 fine trinket, 1 green trinket, and that's usually, let's see, chain lightning does the thing. So we'll take a chain lightning, and for the same reason, we're not going to shop here. I'll just take a freebie. No, to the perfume. Yeah, so basically you're only going to be able to take 1 green trinket. If we're going to maximize and get as many legendaries as possible, 1 green is typically going to be the max, unless you sacrifice basically everything to get only trinkets, which is overall going to do less damage than if you just limit yourself to 1. So you can take basically 1 green, 2 blues, and any purples you find. And you'll be able to get 4 or 5 legendaries. Okay, this boss is going pretty well. I think Rivet is especially good at this boss. But we have plenty of time. But the good thing about this boss versus the horse is the horse does a lot of more running around. And okay, we're fine. Does a lot more running around and a lot more like phase change invincibility. And this boss chases you more, so it actually goes quite a bit faster. Yeah, we have a full 2 minutes left. Pretty good. Damage is good. Longbow is good. That gives us the agility we need. That's great. So 2 minutes. I think the damage is coming along. This is a good start. I mean, how many cakes are we really going to eat? Lazy, no. We'll just do the backstep. That's fine. Okay, upgrade the knuckles. We don't have enough. We can upgrade both. It's fine. Ideally, we would get 1 all the way to gold right now, because you get the most like attributes from that. The biggest jump is going to be when you get them to legendary, but I didn't have enough that time, so we'll just get 2 purples, which is fine. Whoa, was that 200 damage on the crit for the rocket? That's pretty good. Still less damage than just the burst round, but it's getting there. And basically, the burst round does a lot of small attacks and has the lightning, while I have no strength. But like my 2 trinkets give 0 strength, so the rocket has nothing to scale off of right now, which is why it really just 200 damage. The number above the enemy's head is a big number, but it's actually less damage than me just holding down the attack button, because I have no strength. But that will change hopefully soon. Yeah, so for trial 8, typically we're going to do only 1. Ouch. Okay, that's my bad. That is a deceptively huge attack. Sad. Okay, well, we're gonna be in healing mode for a while. Okay, take the money. Let's see. Card, random. Nope, trinket. Yeah, general, plan is to take one card and try to get 4 or 5 legendary trinkets, and then a few passives that are going to help us do the damage. That's the general plan to clear Trial 8. In the earlier trials, or just like with no difficulty modifiers, you can just do anything. You can do all cards, you can do all passives, it just doesn't matter. At this difficulty, I find that doing one card and a few passives, and then just focusing on getting trinkets so you can get the highest attributes is, this is new. I can't roll, but I am invincible. Invincible. Let's see what that means. So what happens when I roll? Oh, I just get a shield. Okay, that's disorienting. Okay, this run just changed a lot. Can't roll. Okay, because I have the walking passive, this still seems fine. Let's see, burst rounds or mark stacks. Burst rounds is fine, probably. Yeah, we can just take 5% to bosses. Yeah, without the walking, this would be horrible. This would be like a very bad trinket, and I should have spent more time reading it before I picked it up. But with the walking passive, it should be fine, probably. Just because the damage is seriously coming out. This is really good damage. Nice. Grenades, no. Low on cannonball and roll, I can't roll. No. Burst rounds. Okay, I guess we're just doing burst rounds. Which is a shame because I don't have any strength. And the strength, the reason it matters is because the burst rounds do a lot of small attacks, and each of the small attacks would scale across how much strength I have, so it would just help. But because they can each trigger, I think it's like 40% to trigger lightning, it still does plenty of damage. So definitely not like min-maxed, but it feels fine. Yeah, the burst rounds are the highest chance to do all of the lightning, and that's clearing out the rooms, which is good. So I think this build is working out just fine. Nice. Money or cake. Yeah, again, let's not die. Even though I believe the curse. Ouch. Okay. Even though I have the curse that I think reduces my attack speed and movement speed from the cakes, I'm not gonna let that influence me. Whoop. Okay, not being able to roll is so disorienting. It's fine. Yeah, I'm still just gonna take the cakes like normal. How many cakes am I really gonna eat over the course of the run? Like, 4 or 5. It's just not gonna matter. So I'm not gonna change any of my decision making just because I have that curse. Right. I don't have enough to upgrade money. No. The passive upgrade, the best thing I have, the walking shot is already pre-upgraded. So I really don't think anything else. Maybe I upgrade the lightning. Yeah, none of it really matters. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we just took a lot of damage. Oh well. Yeah, well, that's completely my fault. That didn't even have to do with roll. Yeah, this is good. Thunderbolt, no. Yeah, let's just do this. Shop, probably, actually we took damage, so maybe we should shop. Yeah, maybe we should heal. And egg, perfect. Egg is great. And we'll break this, and maybe even a card. Upgrade. 180%. That seems good. Nice, nice. Increased range, and we're done. Okay, that was a great shot. Good thing. Good thing it took. Cool. This boss is preferable to the butterfly, except that he has the little vines that block my range attacks, which sucks. But, ooh, the damage. This is really good damage, so we should be fine. No problem at all. Is that 700 I just saw from the rocket? Interesting. I wonder if that's just the natural attributes, because I didn't pick up a passer or a trinket that would really... I wonder how the math works. I'm not sure how I did 700 with a... Yeah, 619 with the rocket. Wow. I guess it's that upgrade I got. The 180% is multiplied by the crit. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, Crow Feather. No to the pan. Yeah, this is more agility, no strength, but this is a great item, so we'll take it. And that means we're out of slots. We always save one slot. That's a rule. Always save one slot for the end. Because you never know, in the last shop, sometimes like you get a legendary. So I will keep this one all the way. I hate both of these, but Chaos is worse, so. Okay, let's read. Increase attack speed. Okay, very, very weird trinket. And also gives me no strength. It's turned out to be a weird build. And we don't have enough to upgrade. Great. That's not ideal at all. I was hoping I would have 150 and get the knuckles all the way up, but it's fine. Can't like goodness. Yeah, the Frog Prince trinket would be a death sentence if I didn't have the walking. So, pretty lucky the way this turned out. Because, yeah, if I wasn't able to... Whoa, 531. Okay, the rocket's damage is definitely coming in. That's awesome. Yeah, if I wasn't able to walk or roll, like, to shoot, if I had to stand still, that would be horrible. Okay, chain lightning, perfect. Okay, maybe, what could this be? Oh. Okay. Okay, punished for taking the dumb random. Let's do this. Oh. Alright, well, okay, whatever. Alright, we got, I don't know, 80% of the value of a normal room. Not the best, but not as bad as it could have been. At least it stops the timer, so if we were in any trouble with the room clear, we could take those rooms, and it stops the timer while they play the little mini game, and then we're able to get out faster. But we're clearing these out, but that's just not an issue at all. We have 2 leftover minutes from the first biome and 8 minutes for this one, so we're in 0 trouble at all. But if that was a problem, I find it to be really stressful if you are trying to fight the boss and you know, are worried about the timer. You're doing low damage. Ooh, stuck in the corner here. So brings us back to priority 1, room clear, priority 2, damage. Let's just take the item. Yeah, at this point, I think we're set on the passives. I mean, we can get passives, but it's all just going to be marginal. Maxing out our trinkets and hopefully getting everything to legendary. And if we find a really good strength trinket, we'll take it. But my plan is definitely to save the trinkets all the way to the very end. Okay, this lava monster, get out of here. This guy's gotta go. Goodness. Okay. Pretty good. No to the shackles. Okay. Money or trinket? We would just go trinket. Perfect. The rocket is satisfying. The big number is nice. Even though I think the damage is actually still lower than just a single burst shot, but... the roll, taking away the roll, that is brutal. Okay, I'm pretty safe. I have the Invincibility. Heart Steel. No. No to that. We'll just upgrade our Knuckles. Perfect. And the Elven Bro. Okay, excellent. We are in a great spot. Even with the trinkets, we are kind of full build. We could go to the end with just this stuff and be fine. The last thing you want is to get to the final boss, to get to the witch, and like have low damage and have to fight her for a long time. That is the actual worst. Because she does a huge step up in damage. Like all of these, you know, these enemies are hitting for, you know, between 10 and 20. She's she is hitting for like 40 to 60 damage per shot, and she can do like many multi-hits that will do like 100 plus damage. So the only thing I'm worried about at this point is boss damage, now that we have everything else set up. Works. Lightning. Sure. Upgrade or shop? I guess this second to last shop. We could just buy these and break them. And none of this stuff. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's see how this guy goes. He can't roll. I typically like to roll behind him when he does the double. Okay. Ooh. Oh, well, there goes my shield. Awesome. Okay, ow. Okay, okay, he doesn't know what to do with Invincibility. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. The frog. Okay, maybe is the frog actually good? I can't tell. Maybe. Okay, I have multiple shields. We're just gonna use the frog shield and then aid shield. Okay. And then we have egg back. Perfect. Okay, the damage is fantastic. I think this is gonna be a smooth... This would make the rocket do a lot, but no. Again, we are saving a slot. Always save a slot. It doesn't matter. I hate both of these, but this is fine. Okay. Cloak. Cloak actually doesn't matter. The little things don't matter, so let's upgrade egg. Okay. I forgot. Okay, I hit the trap and nothing happened. Let's try that again. The rocket is satisfying. Upgrade. Let's see. Every 2 farm or when skill hits. Cooldown is good. Let's take that. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, don't. The trap would do more than any of these enemies could ever hope to do. That trap does like 60 damage. You definitely want to avoid that. But with the egg, we're so safe. So, no to this. Okay. Shop, money, let's take money. We don't need more cards. The rocket is fine. Nice. We have a nice long straight room, which is a good thing. Okay, where? Okay. We always want to kill those revenge, the pyramid head revenge guys. They have a confusing amount of like invincibility while they transform. Like when they go into their death rage mode, and they can really catch you off guard. Let's just take a passive. I mean, what would I do with money? I would buy more passives. So let's just get let's at least get a choice on a passive. Oh, he's got rat attacked. Alright, let's take 15 damage. Okay. Card, no. Passive, fine. Ooh, awesome. Worst room in the game. Love it. Was that 900 on the rocket? Pretty good. Ow. Okay, well, I think I took 3 hits, but it... Sure. Take 15 more. I mean, for that room, it's as good as you can hope. Is getting out with just a couple hits. Okay, where? Okay. Yeah, typically in this room, the strategy is to keep hitting the trap buttons and have the traps kill the enemies. Because when you add the trial difficulty modifier that increases the trap damage, it also increases the damage that it does to the enemies. Which means, you know, the traps do a really high incendiary, grenades, no, cannonball, bounce off walls, okay. Oh, look at that. Upgrade, what would we even upgrade? Lightning? Okay, egg is done. Another spray through. This is ideal. As long as we don't get hit by that giant axe above my head. I mean, it's funny that we got the wall bounce when we're already done with all of the room clear, because I think that's meant to be a room clear passive. But at least for this very final room, we get to bounce the little cannonballs off the walls. It's kind of fun. I can't imagine that's the most effective room clear passive, but... that's okay. Not everything has to be min-maxed. Okay, lighting, I think, let me... Yeah. Yeah, lighting. Again, we upgraded the best room clear passive after we've cleared all the rooms. We're done with rooms. Okay, discount. We'll get the barrel. Obviously the barrel doesn't matter. We can't roll. And... yep. Random. And one of these. Sure, let's just take another 15 damage. Awesome. It doesn't matter. Let's just take a break. No! The circlet, that's... dang it. Well, we don't have money. That's the one I need for the, like, achievement. I need to get that one and make it legendary. But can't afford it, so what can you do? Let's see, this should be fine. I feel like the damage is great. As long as I, ooh. As long as I just kind of strafe around the room. Oh, that took my shield? What the? Fine. The bouncy wall. Oh, go back by the wall. Okay. Ow. Okay. Did I immediately get a shield and lose the shield there? Why, I don't know why I didn't take damage. Okay. Okay, the black dress is done. I think she's nice and low. I think it is time to switch to the other one right here, the red dress. Okay, not you. Go away. Yes, red dress. Perfect. Stay still. Okay, yes, perfect. Now stay still. Okay, okay, that's as good as you could hope. At least I didn't have to sit and juggle them and have them revive 10 times. Okay, and no to both of these. Always keep a slot. I gotta keep reminding myself, always keep a slot. Small enemies, that's great. Sure. At this point, I have so many curses, it's just, you're gonna get some bad ones, so... that's fine. Yeah, I guess if you're not familiar, when you are building up the trial difficulty modifiers, one of the modifiers is that you can't break any of the trinkets that you take. So once you take a trinket, it's semi-permanent. You can lose a trinket by upgrading it, but that's obviously extremely... Buckshot? No. Base damage? Okay, let's take another 15. Okay, that curse that I took that makes you take 15 if you don't take the first slot, that has done more damage than any of the enemies. Okay, let's see what we get. So the you know, difficulty modifier that makes it so you have to basically commit to any trinket you pick up. I think it's really important because it's worth like 4 points, but is it worth 4 points? Maybe I'll have to go check how many points it's worth. Because it's really hard to get to Trial 8 without it. But it is really, really tough. Okay, let's see the final shop. Incendiary? No. No to any of this. Oh, rewarded! The glass slipper gives you 5% damage boost per curse that you have, and you see up in the top right, I have a ton of curses, so that was immediately like a 50% damage boost. Okay, huge reward for keeping a slot open. Okay, final boss, here we go. And this is going to be very awkward by not being able to roll. 1,000 damage. Whoa! 1,000 damage on the rocket. That's nice. Yes, do this move. This is perfect. Okay. Oh, okay. There goes my shield. Fantastic. Get this guy out of here. I'm gonna purposefully walk over. Ooh. Okay, that's... Not being able to roll, I just realized might make that move really difficult. Actually, it's kind of making all of this difficult. Oh, ow. Okay, this is not going well. I'm taking a lot of hits. Yeah, oof. What do I do? Okay, we're about halfway through phase 1. Wow. Big damage for the rock. Ow, ow. Okay, I'm actually a little bit of trouble. I'm taking a lot of hits. And we're not even to phase 2 yet. Unless she keeps doing this move. That would be great. Oh, ow. Okay. Well, I'm in trouble, I think. Not being able to roll is really goofing with my typical approach to this battle. Oh, that did 43 damage? Oh my. Okay, okay. Let's just end it. All right, well, that's sad. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just finish it out. We have our aid skill. I probably should have used the aid skill. Yeah, it's my fault. I wasn't playing well. Okay, we should be able to walk at the perfect speed, yeah. What? That hit me? Come on. Come on. Oh, that was weird. Did she get stunned by the rocket? That was weird. Okay. Okay, we'll just use the aid skill. Nice. Okay. Okay, I did die. That's sad. Anyway, okay, what was good in this run? Yeah, immediately getting the walk while shooting. That was huge. And solving the wave clear, I think did we get that in Bio 1? We got the lightning. And then the rest, I don't think there was anything too big. Obviously, we got a random legendary. It really didn't change anything or matter that much. So yeah, but solving room clear first, and then the rest was pretty typical. And then obviously we got really lucky at the very, very end, getting the slipper. That was like a huge damage boost.